This world is just, if you let it be, it can be so divisive and negative, and just all the media and the news and everything, it hits on all of us every day. I choose to treat every day like through my lens. All I see through my work at React DC is people coming together every day to get things done in a positive manner, like the willingness to help. The number of volunteers that want to work with us, that reach out to us to say, please, what can I do to help? People who donate money or time to our organization. I just see that as such a bright future, just to see like that humanity that is sometimes lost in the minutia of our days and the constant bombardment of media. I spend all day, every day looking through that lens of people coming together to help. We have an amazing family here at React DC. We have an incredible team. We all work together. We help each other. None of us are just doing one job. We all cross department lines. We work with each other. We do whatever. If someone asks us a question through sponsorship, it might also relate to our R&P program. It might also relate to our legal program. And so we use those resources to share with each other to make sure that we're the most effective organization possible.
I think the hands-on aspect. I think that sometimes it can be really difficult getting bogged down in the details, and then you go to an event, a women's event, and you talk to everyone directly. You have one-on-one conversations. You hear about what their needs are, and you know that you can help them. You say, come with me, let me help you in this aspect. But really connecting with the families, with the women, with their children, and I think that's the most rewarding aspect, and being able to say, check in on them and say, hey, how did that go? And they have an update for you, and you see the progress that is being made.
With every case that we get the approval for it, I and our team feel proud because, as I mentioned earlier, these clients needed our services and they were in desperate need of it. They were knocking different doors to find a solution for their problem, and eventually they had ended up with us. And now with getting every case approved, it's a positive news, and I hear this positive news on a daily basis. We had hundreds of asylum applications, and we have had hundreds of them approved. We served hundreds of our clients with their reparole. We served clients who were in desperate need of extending or renewing their work permits. I personally met some of the clients that they were the solely funder of their home, and the client was almost crying in front of me and saying that I don't have my work permit extended. I tried different ways. They have either applied by themselves or through a community, and it was not filled. The application were filled wrong. So the client was about to lose their job, and that was when our team, and in particular our attorneys, jumped in, talked to USCIS, corrected the mistakes, and got this asylum approval. The happiness that I have seen in the faces of these clients is the biggest reward that I have received.
Working with the clients, I think that human aspect has always made this kind of work rewarding. Sometimes, paper, that's all you see is paper. And then when you get to see the results of the work, and you get to see these families finally feel like they have more firm footing, they're able to obtain status that allows them to, say, go to school, or obtain medical services, or bring family that is living in hiding abroad. I think all of that is something that there aren't really words to say, but you just feel like, wow, like you're doing something, and that's an amazing feeling.
Personally and professionally, so seeing my colleagues and learning from each one of them. They all come from different different cultures, different different background that daily I'm learning from them. There are things I have learned from them so much that I would never learn anywhere else. Being able to connect with them, and they share their stories, and they almost make it feel like it's home. So that has helped me personally and professionally grow in my field and gain a lot of knowledge from each one of them. Each React DC's team, they're phenomenal. Having a lot of our colleagues coming from different background and degrees that they have, I think that brought in a lot of educational resources for me, being able to learn. I'm still learning from our CEO, everybody else, the directors on a daily basis.
Getting motivation is coming from from the outcome of our efforts. Sometimes when we see a positive impact on our efforts that we are making to the beneficiaries or the individuals, that makes us feel so proud and give us more energy to do what we want to do and what we weren't able to do in the past, but that makes us more strong to do it in a better way in the future.
As the communications director, I get the joy of being able to brag on my staff and our volunteers and our community ties every day. Every day there is a success story or something positive to share, and I get to see all the happiness that comes from the hard work that our team puts in. It is incredibly inspiring to see the refugee community that we are serving come together and then want to give back and want to serve, and they resettle so quickly. For some families that don't even speak English as a first language, within months they're in English language classes, the kids are enrolled in school, they're succeeding academically, professionally, and personally. And I think being able to share those stories every day is one of the joys of my life, and I couldn't be happier to be a part of the React DC team.